Hi, welcome. This is Jeffrey Davis, and welcome to my Facebook Live. How's everybody doing today? Great, good, excellent. All right, well, today's topic is relaxation exercise for public speaking. And feel free to ask questions throughout today's events, okay? I want to give you a few breathing exercises that you can do to help calm yourself before you speak, but I have a little caveat before we begin. There is no perfect relaxation before you present. I'm sorry, but it is not possible. It's completely natural to feel anxious before you speak. And in fact, if you didn't have that adrenaline before you speak, your presentation might be a little lackluster. So we want to channel that energy, right? So perfect relaxation is not necessarily desirable. Ultimately, the best way to handle your anxiety is to reframe your anxiety as excitement to the best of your ability. Sometimes you just need to say, well, I'm really scared, but maybe I'll feel some sense of excitement throughout the presentation. And also to practice your presentation over and over again, at least 5 times, if not more. Okay? But that being said, there are a few different breathing exercises that you can do that can help promote concentration and a centered state of mind. So let's start with the first. The first exercise that you can do is called alternate nostril breathing. And what is alternate nostril breathing? Well, alternate nostril breathing is basically breathing in through one nostril, closing off that nostril, and then breathing out through the other nostril, okay? So it's pretty straightforward, and we're gonna practice it. Some of the benefits of alternate nostril breathing is that it infuses the body with oxygen, it reduces stress and anxiety, it calms and rejuvenates the nervous system, and it fosters mental clarity and alert mind, and it fosters concentration, and it brings balance to the different hemispheres of the brain. Okay? So let's practice together. All right? The way you do alternate nostril breathing is you take your thumb and your forefinger and you close off one nostril, kind of like this, and you breathe in through the other. Then at the top of the in-breath, close off that nostril and breathe out through the alternate nostril. Then breathe in through that nostril. Lock off that nostril at the top of the in-breath and breathe out through the other nostril. So let's practice that again. Breathe in. Close off that nostril. Breathe out through the other nostril. Then breathe in through that same nostril. Close it off at the top of the in-breath. Breathe out through the other nostril. Okay? Now, let's practice this for 30 seconds. I'm actually going to time it. All right? I'd like you to close your eyes as you do this. Okay? Breathe in through the left nostril. Close off that nostril. Breathe out through the alternate nostril. Repeat the process. Breathe in. Close off the nostril. Breathe out through the alternate nostril. Try it 2 more times. Okay, great. All right, so How was that for everybody? Okay. This is excellent. Great. Good to hear. So this is a great thing to do the moments before you present. So I actually did this right before our Facebook Live event. It's a great way of centering yourself, bringing you in touch with the present moment, and clarifying your mind a little bit, right? Bringing clarity to your mind. So that's one thing you can do, alternate nostril breathing. Another breathing exercise you can do is called the body scan meditation. And a body scan meditation has a number of different benefits. The first benefit is that it brings awareness to pockets of tension in the body and also promotes physical relaxation, and much like the alternate nostril breathing, can help to clear the mind of distractions before you present. And I'd like to do this exercise with you as well. You'll need to be sitting in a chair, okay? And you want to sit with your spine aligned and long, okay? And just relax and close your eyes gently. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out different muscle groups, and I'm going to ask you to breathe into that muscle group and then breathe out from that muscle group. Just imagine that you can breathe into the muscle group and then breathe out. Now, this is really important. It's important that you don't try to relax the muscle group. You just want to become aware of that muscle, okay? Just breathe into it and breathe out. That's all, okay? So go ahead and gently close your eyes. And starting with your scalp, just gently breathe into your scalp and then breathe out from your scalp. And now moving to your shoulders, breathe into your shoulders. That's a place that we hold a lot of tension, and then breathe out from your shoulders. You don't need to try to relax the shoulders. Just breathe into your shoulders and then breathe out from your shoulders. Now your chest and torso. Breathe into your chest and your torso. And breathe out from your chest and your torso. And your thighs, breathe into your thighs. And then breathe out from your thighs. Breathe into your calves. And then breathe out from your calves. Now breathe into your feet. Just using your natural, normal breathing patterns. You don't have to try to breathe. Just breathe into your feet, your feet, and breathe out from your feet. Good. Now imagine that a hole opens up in your scalp and in the bottom of your feet, and you can breathe in through your scalp and out through your feet, and then in through your feet and out through your scalp. And just imagine the air traveling through your body, in through the scalp and out through the feet, and then in through the feet and out through the scalp. And just take, let's say, 30 seconds to really enjoy that sensation. Great. And how was that for everybody? Excellent. So this is a great exercise to do as well. What this exercise does is it builds in your body the ability to notice and release physical tension while you speak, right? You've noticed many speakers, sometimes they speak like this. They could probably stand to do this exercise a little bit every day. You can begin through this practice to build that body awareness. And as you build that awareness, as you build that skill, you'll be able to notice and release while you speak, which is the ultimate goal. Okay, finally, let's talk about visualization, okay? Visualization enhances the mind's ability to handle performance anxiety. It gets your body used to the adrenaline that you might feel before you present, and it increases present moment awareness. Now, visualizations are something that professional athletes do. You've probably heard skiers will imagine themselves skiing down the mountain. I find that people often do this exercise incorrectly. What they will do is they will imagine themselves feeling fully confident. There's no obstacles. Life is rainbows, right? Just as they are presenting. But that is not reality, right? When we present, we feel anxious. That's, as we mentioned before, that is a normal, natural reaction. And we encounter obstacles, and sometimes we make mistakes. This is all, if embraced, this is all natural, normal part of the presenting and performing cycle, right? We get into trouble when we resist any of these elements, okay? So what we want to do with the visualization is imagine the anxiety happening. Imagine perhaps a stumble happening. Imagine a mistake happening. Imagine ourselves coping with it, refocusing on our material, laser-like, and refocusing on the audience. Okay? So let's try this now. If you could gently close your eyes. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to imagine the public speaking scenario that is difficult for you. What is the scenario that brings you the most anxiety? Is it a TED conference? Is it a status update for your boss? Whatever that is, go ahead and close your eyes and imagine that. Put yourself in that scenario. Great. And now what I'd like you to do is see yourself about to present in that scenario. See yourself about to present. And now imagine perhaps your anxiety rising. Give yourself this thought. It's natural to feel anxious before I present. Now see yourself perhaps stumbling a bit. Tell yourself, it's okay. It's part of the process. I'm going to refocus on my audience and my message. See yourself overcoming these obstacles and see yourself able to focus on your audience and your message. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, great. So how did that go for everybody? Okay, some people said that they had a little bit of a problem visualizing the scenario. Sometimes you don't necessarily need to see the scenario perhaps in vivid detail. It's more about like the feeling of how it feels to be in that scenario, so don't worry too much about the visual details. All right, good. It sounds like it went well for a number of other people, so that's great. So that's it for today's Facebook Live. And try practicing these 3 exercises throughout the week: the alternate nostril breathing, the body scan meditation, and the visualization. See which ones work best for you, and let me know what you think. What works for you, and perhaps what doesn't. And I wish you the best of luck with your presentations this week. There will be no Facebook Live next week. I will be on vacation, but there will be a Facebook Live on July 9th at 1 p.m. You should be able to access it at the Speak Clear Communications Facebook page, or a notice will go out to all the different social networks that I have, so you can use any social network to join. Have a great week. Speak with eloquence, speak clearly, and I will talk to you soon.